It finally happened. Update 2.0 came out, boys, and it is a big one. This is one of the biggest updates I've ever seen for KRUNKER. It's huge. It had so many requested features like challenges, dyes, new weapons, unobtainables, and now obtainable. Didn't see that one coming. And a very, very big change to the way you support your favorite content creators. So let's get into update 2.0 and have a look at the major changes that you should be looking at. All right, so what I've got right here is the official update image that the official KRUNKER page has posted. So you can see the updates come out today on March 13th, 2020. At the time of recording this, it's 10 p.m. It's only been probably 6 hours since the update actually launched. So we're going to go through all of the new features first, and then we'll have a look at the adjustments and fixes. I'll skip the stuff that doesn't really matter or doesn't really impact a lot of people. There are a few things that are very specific, and there are a few things that appeal to the wider general audience of KRUNKER. So we'll go through all of that. And make sure you stick around to the video. We do an unboxing later on because there are new items in this update, which is awesome. They look amazing. They're not all just done by the Ender staff. They're actually, some of them are community skins, and we'll go through what some of those skins look like as well. So look, if we start over here on the new side, we've got added new free spin to the store. Now, a new one every update to support different creators. What that means is when you go to the store now, where it says, you know, elite, heroic, hunter, or I don't do anything besides heroic, so I don't really care what the other ones are, but there is one additional spot now called free spin. All you do is click on that. It takes you to 1 out of 5 random content creators' YouTube pages. You click subscribe to their page, you go back into KRUNKER, and you can now do your free spin. Now, the spin isn't an elite spin, so it's saving you quite a bit of KR. All you got to do is subscribe to that content creator. So it's a great way to actually support content creators and get their, you know, videos out there and the audience more aware. Because obviously, if you're playing KRUNKER, you're really into it. And Sydney himself has gone through and made sure that the people who are being selected in this system make really good KRUNKER content. And one of those people who is currently in this cycle of content creators is me. So thanks, Sydney. You're a bloody legend, mate. And if you guys want to support me, go click on it, get yourself a free spin, and subscribe to my channel. Although you're already here, so maybe you already are subscribed. Oh, and if you're wondering, that's just that's apple juice. Don't come for me, YouTube, please. It's just, that's right. They come in cans. All right. So the next one is added some challenges. Now this is a work in progress. More are coming, including unlockable skins and more levels and challenge level affecting the color of the level display. We'll get to the level display in a little bit. So I've had to mess around with the challenges so far. Essentially, you get 3 challenges per challenge level. Now, what I've seen so far is these can range from anything like getting 5 no-scope kills to getting a 15 kill streak to getting, you know, 5 mid-air kills. Now, an important thing to realize is if you're doing the kill streak one, it doesn't just mean getting a 15 kill streak or a 10 kill streak once during that lobby. What it means is you need to end that round. So the timer has to hit 0 and it has to say round end or match end, and you have to still have that kill streak active. So you cannot die with that 10 kill streak. It has to be active at the end of your round. Otherwise, it will not count. I've tested it. It just won't count. So make sure you still have your kill streak active. What I've sort of done so far is if I get a 10 or a 15 kill streak, I'll quickly go and just sort of hide in a corner of the map as the timer runs, you know, closer to 0. I won't do it in the early part of the map because that's, you know, boring. It's unsportsmanlike. But if you've got, you know, 30 seconds left and you've just hit your kill streak, just go hide, let the timer run out. That way you at least get your kill streak done. But it's a very fun system so far. You do get a KR reward as well for completing the different levels of it. So far, I've seen it just keep scaling up with the level you're on. Don't know if it stops at a certain amount. I would imagine so, otherwise it'd get sort of unfair with the amount of KR you're getting rewarded. But it's a good system so far, and I think it'll bring back a lot of players and keep a lot of people's interest. They've also added unlockable dyes as well. These dyes you can actually see in the model viewer. They affect either the entire player body or specific parts of it. After I spoke to Techie, That's what he let me know. So the Vanta Black affects the entire player body, but apparently that's the only one. The rest of them all affect separate parts of the body. So keep an eye out for them. Make sure you try and pick them up and test them out. And I would suggest buying them now if you can, because I feel like they're only going to go up in value as the game goes on. Some other things as well, you know, they've added sort inventory on market. That's kind of cool. But what's even better is added new community skins. So if we have a look at what some of these skins are, they're quite impressive skins. So look, these are just a quick look at some of the skins currently available. There's the Heat Stroke, which is legendary one. I really like this skin. I've already picked it up. It sort of just looks like a massive watermelon skin. It's really cool. I would suggest, you know, if you can buy it from the market for a cheap price, definitely go get it. Other than that, you've got this one, the Daimyo Spirit. Looks really, really cool. It's very unique. I haven't seen this sort of color scheme in KRUNKER before. That's a sniper skin. You've also got a new Karambit, the Aziru. It's a relic, so it's not, you know, insanely rare, but it is very, very cool looking. And also another one is the Urban Splat made by Flower Kid, who's actually a streamer. Go check him out if you haven't checked him out before. But this is a really cool one. It sort of looks like it's inspired by that Bethesda game Rage or Rage 2 with the spray paint and all that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit of Borderlands vibe, but it's very, very cool, very fresh to the KRUNKER scene. So the next few updates aren't a super important update to a broader audience of people or to the casual player. You've got some editing updates, which is cool for map editors. There's a new Shadow Ban anti-cheat. There'll be more information about that released, I imagine, as it sort of progresses and grows a bit. This is very new to the game, I believe, so there's not a lot of information around it at the moment. There are now billboards in every single map, and you'll see little signs as well. I've heard rumors that you'll be able to bid for them now. I don't know if that's with real money or with KR, but if that's so, that could be something really cool. Streamers or YouTubers might bid some KR and advertise their channels for a week or something. So it'd be a really, really cool addition. And this is in the public map lobbies as well, or the rotation maps as they call it. You've got some other stuff as well. Look, there's more stuff for editing. Again, I'm not going to go into that. It's not super important. And what a lot of you will care about actually is the new weapon skins, unobtainable items, and new unlockable items. Two of these are these two right here, the Jade Forced 4. May have said that wrong. It's a really cool skin. It's got like a laser system going on inside of a wood casing and some steel. I don't think there's any other skins right now that have this sort of wood grain effect. So it's very unique, especially at the end here with the way it ends at the tip. So it's a very cool and unique gun. And we've also got the Corolla, which is a melee weapon. This, I believe, is a bit of a cheeky take on the current situation developing with coronavirus and toilet paper being out of stock in Australia, but soon to be the rest of the world, hopefully. If this toilet roll was, in real life, it'd probably cost me $15 to pick it up. So. But these are two of the examples of new weapons. They're really, really cool. I believe they might both be unobtainable. I haven't seen any reports as to what their actual rarity is. It's safe to say they'll be the most sought after items for a little bit. And if we come over to this side, the adjustments and fixes, you can now access the menu after a round is ended, which is amazing. A lot of people, you have to wait for sort of 20 seconds at the end of a round for the round to end, the new map to load before you could go into your menu and go do spins or exit the map or look at your stats or anything like that. So it's a really cool quality of life update. The client now clears cache every update to fix FPS issues. I found that to be a massive boost to my FPS. As soon as I got the update, I went from averaging about 300 FPS on stream to averaging now closer to 400-500 on stream and about 700 FPS off stream, which is up from about 500 off stream. So I'm getting close to a 200 FPS increase, which is amazing. So that's a really, really great fix. You've also got some more editing fixes. Again, not going to go into those. They've separated chat and kill feed. They've also taken off the leaderboard, which used to be on the top right of the screen, has now been removed and has been placed under the keybind tab, which will pop it up. And the player list is now brought up by pressing the Alt button as well. I did hear that they might add the option back in to have the leaderboard constantly shown on screen on the top right of your screen. Whether that happens is yet to be seen, but it would be, I think, something a lot of people would enjoy to have back. I personally like not having the leaderboard up there. It's very distracting. It sort of causes you a bit too much pressure when you're really trying to be the top of that server. but I think a lot of people really just want it to come back. It's just something that they're used to and it feels empty without it. The shotgun and sawn-off have had quick fixes with their spread. I can confirm it is harder to kill people now with the shotgun. You can't just sort of snipe them anymore down an alley or around a corner. So it does make shotgun a lot less effective at a range, which is good. It's the update we've always wanted. On top of that, they've reduced the server freeze issues. I can confirm that has happened. I was still getting a little bit of lag tonight, but nowhere near as much as I have been for the past sort of month and a half. So whatever they did is definitely helping. There are also some updates for mobile and controller. I don't know how many people are playing that, but I mean, good. You know, the 3 people who are playing this on mobile got some fixes. Good on them. They've added an interface and trigger loop limit to fix performance issue with custom maps. I believe this is directed specifically at maps like Lava Run, Flood Escape, Acid Run, because those maps rely on a lot of triggers and loops in order to function. Potentially those maps right now are unusable or a little bit broken, which will mean that they have to reduce the size of the map. I was hearing reports that these maps being run on custom servers were actually causing some of the ping issues and server lag issues. They have written here though that if this doesn't fix the ping or server issues, they will revert it back if it's not the cause. They're doing a quick live test of it. If it doesn't fix it, they'll take it back, and Acid Run, Lava Run, and Flood Escape will all be brought back to their original glory. But if you were to ask for my opinion, I think those maps are too long as it is. They could be split into 1 and 2 parters anyway. So I think hopefully this will stick around as an update. Besides that, there's changes as well to how you see other players in games. You can now see their reload animations. You can see their level, and that level does, look a bit more unique than it did before. And also, whoever has a verification tick or are in a verified clan, that now shows up in game, not just in the player list, but it shows up actually in the round when you're running around and looking at players. There was also a slight change to CTF, nothing too crazy. They've decreased the speed at which the flag updates, which I'm actually a big fan of. Makes it a little bit harder to just track someone. You don't just have that sort of aimbot wall hack feature where you can see them directly through a wall. If they move, they've got a 2-second window to really move around to get away from your shot. So I think it's actually a really healthy update in respect to the CTF mode, to make it a little bit more competitive and a little bit more fair when you do pick up that flag. So that's pretty much the whole update. It is a massive update. There are a lot of little things I didn't get into. If you're a map editor, there's plenty of stuff there for you to go into. I'll link to this picture in the description below so you can go through the entire update changelog yourself. It is a big one. A lot of it is stuff that we've requested for a long time. It has taken them, sort of 2 months to get this update out due to the size of this update and the changes. I think that they focused a lot on getting the anti-cheat right. And from preliminary rounds, I did not encounter a single cheater tonight, and I played for multiple hours. So it's a big update. It's a great improvement on the game. I think the challenge system is amazing and is going to keep people coming back day after day, just like World of Warcraft or any other MMO has their dailies to complete. KRUNKER now has that as well, and you're earning KR as well from it. So you're getting to access the spin system and increase your inventory as well. And I'll be keen to see how that affects the actual market as well. If prices are going to come down because everyone's going to have access to more spins, and potentially people will have more contrabands to sell, make it a little bit more competitive, make it a bit easier to pick up a new contraband or unobtainable. I haven't seen any of them on the market yet. I'll be keen to see as well where they actually fit in price point wise. They're going to be higher than the average contraband, which is between 10 to 30k at the moment. I would imagine unobtainable slotting in a little bit higher at 40 to 50, 60k, depending on the skin itself. So that's it for going through the actual changelog itself. I did do a quick unboxing on stream for around 20k. We did do a little bit more than 20k, but it sort of was coming in drips and drabs. So I'll just keep it to the 20k we did in one go. You can have a look at some of the skins that we unboxed. Someone kill him, someone kill him. Yes. So the strat just seems to be like shoot someone down to like really low health and then just leg it, bro. He's not going to notice. Look at Twitch DMs. What? What did you do? What did you do? What? You just sent me 18,500. Drink my apple juicy, boys. Oh my god, it's all blues. I'm getting all blues. Oh my god, I'm getting all blues. Please give me more than just blues, please, please. I've been a good boy this year, please. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. to a Contra. Yes, new one. We got a new one. That's f***ing pog. I like that. That is nice. Try elite spin. Elite spin. Do you think this is? Oh, that's another new one. That's another new one. Gold plated. Like my bank account. Just kidding. It's 0. It's negative, actually. Oh, man. Oh. I feel like I just wasted all your KR. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna sell some of that. Cause that was silly. Alright guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And if you want to check out my Twitch, link in the description below. I stream 4 times a week. If you want to check out the Discord as well and come chat to me, I'm on there every day, multiple hours a day. So head on down to that link in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.